In today's video, I'll be showing you every rare spawn on Island of Tabor, from streamer items, flares, purples, orange, and car batteries, and all the high value loot. What's up everyone? My name is metasukiya. I have been playing Ghosts of Tabor since the beta, stacking up over 3,000 hours in the game. And let me tell you, Ghosts of Tabor really has outdone themselves with this new loot system. And today, I'm going to give you the ultimate guide on every rare item on Island of Tabor, from streamer items to flares, purples, car batteries, and all the big quest items that you need. We still got more maps to cover in the future, but today we're going to focus on Island. If this video hits over 700 likes, I'll be giving away a alpha container to you unlucky viewers in the comments. We just hit 19K, and huge thank you to everyone for making this dream a reality. So stab that like button, stab that subscribe button for more Tabor guides, and catch me live if you want to link up. Now let's get into these rare item spawns. Guys, we're going to start off with prison, and like I said, everything's going to be time stamped for what area you want to know where mostly everything is. So we're going to start off with prison. Let's go. All right, starting from the back of prison, we're going to go into this office here. I'm going to show you what stuff spawns in here. So first, we have the 500K plaque right here. So across from the purple keycard in this room right here, orange keycard spawns right here. This thing looks like it spawns frequently here. I see it a lot. Next, you got the Mahina in the middle of the stalls. Next, you have car battery right on these water barrels in the middle tents where this is. Right across from the barrels, you'll find purple keycard right under the double bed stalls right here. Not just that, you can find LS toast right here. I'm mad you can't eat that. Next, you have Rage Sack's Saber that spawns right here on this bed. Next is Alpha Bro's dumbbell that spawns right in this tent near the front. It spawns right here. He actually has two spawns. I'm gonna show you the other one here in a second. Next is in the guard shack. You can find the giraffe right here, and there's actually another giraffe spot I'm gonna show you. It's on this side right here by the barbed wire. I'm gonna show you that. So you see these two barbed wires right here? The giraffe spawns right in front of this tree. I need to show you guys one more rare item that's at prison. Prison is actually pretty dang stacked with a bunch of rare items. Let me show you the last spot. And you'll find Alpha Bro's item right by the bed. That is all the high loot spawns in prison, and this guy is gonna get him a surprise face shot. Never mind, he's running. But yeah, that's all the high loot locations in prison. I am gonna give you what's close to prison from checkpoint, so let's go over there next. Right at prison's checkpoint, you want to go into the guard shack. There's actually an orange key card spawn right here. All right, over here by prison's checkpoint where the containers are, there are two rare items that spawn over here, and you got flight recorder that you're gonna need for a quest. I highly recommend do not sell these, man. Keep these. And then Noah, I really feel like this is gonna be a mission later on in the future, so I would keep this. Is actually 25K and it spawns on this barrel right here, so I would highly recommend that you keep these things for your questing for next wipe and every other wipe, because with these new items, I guarantee we're going to see them in new missions next wipe. But yeah, you got those locations. Let me show you some more. I'm actually just gonna show you guys starting from prison all the way around the whole map. So like I said, this stuff will be timestamped down below if y'all need stuff like that. All right, but the next one is going to be a car battery. There's only a car battery that spawns over here, and let me show you guys where that spawns. The only thing that spawns over here is a car battery right on top of these barrels. So keep an eye out for this, especially when you spawn over here. All right, now we're at docks. Let me show you the items that spawn in here. Let's go. So the first one off the back, you can see that the flight recorder spawns right here. Highly recommend keeping these. Again, this is one of those items that's annoying to get. I'm gonna let you know. We got the clock that spawns there. We have Tan variants catnip that spawns right here. We have the giraffe that spawns right here, and gasoline if you guys need this for a quest line. I think there's one quest line you need for that. And then you have up here, and the last piece of resistance is going to be the mahina. This thing is a dang rare specimen also, so I highly recommend keep these things found in raid. You're going to need these for your inquests for Omega container. So highly recommend that you keep those or sell them to somebody that they really needs them, because my butt's been needing them really bad. But hey, the next one is going to be labs. So let's go ahead and teleport over there. Bow, bow. All right, we are at labs, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. This place got so much loot. It's absolutely insane. So if you spawn over here, bro, take the time to loot through all of this, because when I tell you this, bro, all you need to do is loot labs one time, and you should just get out at this point. You should just go to orange. But hey, the first one is going to be in the parking lot of labs. There's going to be a battery spawn right here. Now, there are 2 guard shacks right here. I'm not going to show you both sides, but I will show you one side. Now, what I was saying before I had to kill those scavs is both of the guard shacks contain a chance to spawn a computer. And what that means, you have a chance to get some high tier loot. And looks like we didn't get a computer to spawn here. There are a total of 15 computer spawns on island, and these are 2. These are 2 right here. And then also Raid Sack Saber spawns on this bench right in front of labs. And it looks like we didn't get any computer spawns in the guard shacks. Moving inside of labs. Come with me. Let me walk you through the first floor. Before we're gonna start from the bottom floor and going up. All right, y'all. So like I said, if you guys come here, bro, make sure you come downstairs in this office where the TV is broken right there, and then there will be a 500k poker chip right here behind this book. Now let me give you the rest of the locations of all the stuff in this place. Let's go. Right across from the office I showed you guys, coming to this room right here, you have a purple key card location right here. Also, you have a chance to get a computer to spawn in this room also. Next, if you come straight down here, you'll find Proxy's item right on this box in ground 0. Whoa, what do you call this, basement? Ground 0 or basement, yeah. Next, you want to go to the next floor. As soon as you come up here where you see the vending machine, you want to take a left. At the bar right here, you have Crawler's streamer item right here. And then on top of that, LS Toast spawns right here. All right, next, you will come in here where you see the dead body. Alpha Bro's dumbbell spawns right on top of this guy right here. I don't know what happened to bro, but someone bashed his head in with Alpha Bro's dumbbell. All right, the room after checking Alpha Bro's item, you want to go in here. There's some nice spawns in here. There's a computer spawn, there's a clock spawn in that corner, and there's a chance to get a 500k poker chip spawns right in this spot right here. So be sure to check this room. This room has some high value stuff. So let's go to the next spot. All right, in this room right here, you have a chance of a computer spawning right here on this table. Then you have come straight down here where Rage Sack's item used to spawn, but on this table, but it now does spawn right here on this thing here. So make sure you check that also. All right, when you get up here to the security room, you have a chance of a computer spawning in here, and look at that, we have one right here. So all the components, so for you to get a chance for a GPU to spawn, you gotta have like the battery, the HAD card, you need this, you need everything to spawn in here, and that's how you get a chance of a GPU to spawn in one of the computers. And like I said, there's 15 computers on island, so be sure to check all of those. Also, I believe there's another computer spawn up here. I'm not sure yet, I gotta look at my notes, but I think there's another computer spawn right here. All right, next location is going to be up here near the helipad. Also forgot to mention that there is a flare on the helipad. There are a couple spawns inside this TV room itself, you have a chance of the giraffe spawning here. You have a chance of a plaque spawning right here in this corner, so definitely look out for that. I just wanted to show you guys something that spawns here. This is going to be the last computer location over here on labs. Like, labs got so much, bro. You have a chance of a computer spawning right by orange key card, and I'm pretty sure you guys know about that. This thing was about dry as hell. But yeah, that is everything inside labs, and you have your orange key card location. Let's go ahead and go to the fish next. All right, guys, we are at the fish, and there's some rare spawns that spawns in the back here and in graveyard. Let me show you those. Starting in the back of fish, right where this ladder is, you have a chance of a poker chip spawning right back here. So it's very, you should definitely check back here. And then there's that that yellow counter clock thing. I don't know what you call it, but the yellow little thing is like 25k. It spawns right here also. There is a clock spawn right on this box right here, so definitely check the attic. You might have a chance of getting something high value right there. Be very careful though, the fish over here they're more deadly than the bosses themselves. Also over here in the graveyard, right on top of this yellow box, one of those Gregor counters spawns right here. It's 25k. Don't just let it sit there. That got some money on it. Next, we're going to check out the crash site. So let's go ahead and go over there. Wow. Next is the crash site. Let me tell you all the stuff that spawns here, but I would say be very careful. This is a place where you will get sniped. But yes, you got the little yellow counter thing that spawns right here. You got proxy booms, streamer item that spawns right here. Then on top of that, he has two spawns in the same spot. So you have two chances of getting this in one spot. It spawns right under this plane right here. And then you have your flight recorder right on this broken plane right here. And not just that, one more item that spawns over here. You see this blue container right here? It has a red box. It has a chance of spawning a orange key card. So make sure you don't forget about that. That's all that spawns over here. I have not seen it yet, but there is a Mamba toy collect over here on, I think it's on top of this thing right here. I seen a picture. I think it does. Oh yeah, it does spawn right here. So Mamba's toy spawns right here on this log right across here. So if you see it right there, let me know. I seen pictures that it spawns there, but I don't know if it really spawns there. That is all the high loot spawns in crash site. We're gonna go to shipping yard, and I'm gonna show you the stuff that spawns over there. We made it to shipping yard. I did want to start right by the extraction because there is a PC spawn right inside here. Let me show you that. Oh, it didn't spawn, but you have a chance of a PC spawning right on top of this box right here. So on your way out to extraction here, you might have a chance of grabbing a GPU if you're lucky. All right, this spawns here is 100%. I know there's a mission where you need to have like 6 of the fishing rods, but I usually get these from mall. I really don't care for those. Those spawn 100%, but you do have 10 variants catnip that spawns right inside this blue barrel right here. Right over here in this corner of these boxes, you will find yourself a Mahina right in this box over here. You can't go wrong. You won't miss it. Let me show you where some other stuff is. Blue container right by one-shot keycard. Crawler's drink that spawns right here. Not just that, there's 2 more streamer items. Proxy booms, yeah. Proxy booms item spawns right on this red barrel right here, right by the one-shot keycard. And then Alpha Bros dumbbell spawns right here, right on this bench right here. There's one more thing that spawns here that's very important. This last warehouse building right here, there is a car battery. There's a car battery that spawns right over here. So make sure you check this one warehouse here, get a chance to get a car battery. But other than that, that is all the locations of everything you can find inside shipping yard. Now let's go over to power plant so I can show you the stuff over there. Is the power plant, and I'm starting up here because there is a giraffe spawn right by this tree. Second from that tree right here, you will find you a giraffe, but be very careful. People like to snipe in this direction, and it's pretty easy to see you right here. But let's go ahead and start from the warehouse right here. Let's go. All right, starting from inside here, we're gonna go into this office room right here, and you will find yourself a Mahina right on top of that green shelf there. Next, you're gonna come over here to this office, and here there is a PC spawn right here, so a chance to get a GPU and a purple key card on this desk. You have the clock that spawns right on top of this file cabinet here. You have a chance to get Rage Sack's saber right here on this table, and a computer spawn right here on the floor. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. We just found a GPU. And then also you have the 500K plaque that spawns right on top of this cabinet right here. So if you spawn in here, bro, you got the best luck of getting all the best items in one place, bro. Like, I'm actually really jealous. The moment you get up here, there's a flare spawn right up here. Just jump up here and there'll be a flare spawn right here. Actually, let's start on the outside. So if you come outside here, there's a blue container right back here where the vending machine is. There's a crawler juice that spawns right here in this spot. Then you have one of those yellow counter things that spawn right here on this shelf right here. Come over here to the shack, the guard shack over here. It has a chance to spawn in a computer. Yep. And the computer spawned here, so you got a chance to get in a GPU. Oh my gosh. Bro, what a find, dude. 2 GPUs in the freaking power plant. That's awesome. But yeah, usually all the components gotta be here for this to pop up, and this one did, but that last one, all it was there was this. So I think the only way for this to spawn is if there's a motherboard there. So that is a W right there. Oh man. All right, over here by these containers across from this side, I don't know what to call it, but power plant, there's a battery spawn right on this box right here. Definitely want to grab that. All right, let's head over to Properties Mansion. Let's go. Before we head over to Properties Mansion, there is a giraffe spawn right by this rock. So be sure to check this rock. And this is actually my favorite spot to be when it comes to fighting other spawns. So I'm always chilling right here, and I've yet to find a giraffe right there. Let me guys know if y'all found it there. But let's go ahead and go to property. All right, we're at Properties Mansion. We're gonna walk straight in here. All right, don't worry about this guy, he got fumbled. All right, we're gonna start in the kitchen. We do have crawler's juice that spawns right here on the table. We have LS toast that spawns right here in this corner. We have a poker chip that spawns right here by the books. You don't want to miss that. And then you have the clock that spawns right there. You come over here, you have the saber. The mahina is insane. The top floor just got pretty much a lot of stuff. So you spawn over here, man, you're eating, bro. I want to come down to the bottom here. There's a chance for a computer to spawn down here, and it did not spawn, but the computer will spawn right there. So that's another chance to get another PC or a GPU there. Come in here, you have the giraffe that spawns right there in that corner, and then you have the orange key card that spawns right here. And that is pretty much everything that spawns inside the mansion. Next, we're going to start from the pier and into the worker spot, and then we'll end up going to lighthouse and radio station, and that'll be pretty much it. I know this video is pretty long, but man, I gotta get everything, all the ground spots for you guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I really appreciate it if y'all stab that like button and stab that subscribe button. But let's go ahead and get back into it. All right, we're at the pier, and there's only one spawn that spawns right here, and that's going to be toast. It spawns right here. The next thing right here where it has the fish on the building, you want to come over here. Purple keycard spawns right here, and LS Toast's toast spawns right here on the counter right here. Next thing you want to come across over here. Next, you come over here to this building over here. Tanvarian's catnip spawns right here on the bathroom counter. Next, you're gonna come over here to this house with the graffiti, yellow graffiti on it. There's a broken down table with Alpha Bros dumbbell that spawns right on top of it right here. All right, and then the last thing over here is gonna be in this last house in the bottom, across from Alpha Bros spawn, there's gonna be an orange key card right here on this table. So you got purple and orange over here, so that's pretty sick. Next, I'm gonna show you guys the guard shack, then the bunker, and then lighthouse, and then radio station, and we're completely done, y'all. All right, we made it to the guard shack. There should be a computer in here, and no computer, sadly. There is a computer spawn, the same as all the other guard shacks that spawn here. A chance to get a GPU right there. Right down here where the bunker is, where all the dead bodies, you got your fish rod that spawns right here. You got your flare that spawns right here on top of that box. I'm going to show you guys lighthouse here, but I do want to tell you guys about the airdrops. So airdrops have a chance of dropping some rare items, and I'm going to show you. So with the airdrops on Island of Tabor, there's no other spawns to find the Heart of Tabor. Not yet, but the only way to get a Heart of Tabor is going to be off an airdrop. They spawn in the corners of the airdrops, just like this, and they have the 500 poker plaque that spawns right here in the corner too. So if you end up getting that, boy, you about lucky as hell, man. All right, next we have lighthouse. There's only a couple things that you can get over here. We go up here. You got a chance to get Tanvarian's catnip right on that box right there. Come upstairs. That fishing rod is always there. You only need a total of 6 of those things, and then you have a flare spawn right here on this cobble up here. Come right down over here. You have a chance to get a flight recorder right on this box right here. And that's pretty much it for the lighthouse. Lighthouse containers down here. I'm going to show you what spawns over here. All right, now you have lighthouse containers. So you come down here, there's actually a giraffe spawn right here. You'll come over here and you have another chance of getting a flight recorder down here. There's a flight recorder spawn right in here, right on top of this barrel right here. You're going to get one of those yellow counter things that spawn right here on top of this box. All right, next is radio station. Before you even walk inside, there's a purple key card spawn right back here. You got purple key card that spawns right on top of this trash can on the back side. There's a crawler juice right by the computer, right on top of that table. Have a chance of a computer spawning right on this table, so that might be another GPU. Then you come up here, you got a chance to get a flare right on top of this box right here. And then also a giraffe spawns right here on the corner right here. And then also you come in here, you have another chance of breaking down a computer right here to get a GPU. So there's multiple chances of getting a GPU here. We're gonna go crack open that airdrop over there and see what we get. Guys, that is the end of the video. I really hope this video helped you guys find where all the loot item spawns are, give you a better opening to find some rare loot for a change, right? But other than that, y'all, I really appreciate y'all watching. If you do me a favor and like this video's 700, if we can get 700 likes, I will give away some lucky viewer one of my alpha containers that is found in Father. All you gotta do is like the video. I hope this helps you guys. It actually took me a long time to get this and chop it up as much as I can for y'all. So I'll see you in the next one. You guys let me know what map you want to see next in the comments. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video. I love y'all. See you in the next one. Bye. Man, this was buns.